to move forward and meet some of these girls, we decided that to take education as one of the major focuses and take the glamour out of baby showers, since many of our teen young black girls were doing a lot of baby showers, and turn it into a college shower. Yeah. So we wanted to encourage them like that. So we wanted to encourage girls, black girls, to aspire to go to school, and we would hold a college shower for you if you got admitted. You know, ideally you're going away, because what we found is among ourselves, as well as some of the girls that we had talked to, you know, when you go away to school, sometimes you're coming out in an environment, and some of the parents, grandparents have told us that list is so long, they could not fulfill the list for the girls. Or you get to school and your roommate, you know, she's from Connecticut and she have all of these nice things, drapes and all of that stuff, and your little cot over here, your little, you know, so we wanted our girls to feel good about their side of the room too. Yeah. You know, so we encourage them to set up a gift registry, and then the members, we team up, we pair up with each other, and we go after our friends as well as our own personal proceeds, and we go to that young lady's registry and we purchase those gifts for her. And then we actually have a shower. So we have a shower, and we've been able to do, since it's a small group of us, 5 girls annually. You know, and then we've partnered with the Youth Development Foundation, founded by Debbie Jackson here, and Hal Jackson, and maintained by Debbie Jackson, and supported by Debbie Jackson, and upheld by Debbie Jackson. Like, you know how the women do for the guys, right? So the bottom line is, Youth Development Foundation, Debbie being as generous as she is, she's like one of the most generous people that I know. She said, well, for every girl that the Black Women for Black Girls Giving Circle, which she's a member, holds the shower for, whichever the girls that you honor, we will give them a $1,000 scholarship through the Youth Development Foundation. So that they keep coming. We'll get your information later. Okay.
And I'd like to add that this year, what I intend to do is, and for the 2 young ladies that are here, if you get a 4.0, you'll get another $1,000.
That's a wonderful thing. And so, you know, one of our, so our signature program is the college shower. We also have recently been able, well, for the last couple of years, have been able to award to a nonprofit agency that is fulfilling either the recommendation or the spirit of who we are in their work in the community. With black girls, we've awarded them a grant, you know, and we have 1 grant recipient here today, and family, all right, and two, okay, and so we've been able to, again, that comes from the personal contributions that we make. So, you know, there's details about that, but it's not, you know, it's not any earth-shaking. $300 for 2 years is what we ask people to pledge and commit to. If you want to renew that on an annual basis, that's fine. But those contributions that we make personally go to fund the grants that the agencies get, and we personally go to our own proceeds to get fulfill the registry items. And each girl gets about, we tell them they can select up to 20 items, with the highest price should be, no single item should be more than $100. And then we go out to our networks and our own personal proceeds to go to fulfill that for the girls. So that's kind of what we do. We also have had, like I said, we've had summits in the past where we've had workshops and brought in speakers, brought in some, celebrities like Mary J. And, we will do those in the future as well. But our key thing is to make sure that we have girls, at least 5 girls annually, that we can hold a college shower for, and agencies that we can award grants to. So I just want to be, thank you. Oh, and because we do partner with a lot of folks, and you will see, and make sure that somebody with a badge like this you talk to tonight, one of our members, our members are very influential, very connected ladies, and one of which is Entrepreneur Looking for Me of the Year, Shay Wood, from the owner, proprietor of Harlem Haberdashery. We partner with them to, they hold a program called Elegant to Prom, where we, as well as many others, organizations and individuals contribute. We donate like old, slightly used or new gowns and or accessories, and the girls from our college shower applicants as well as other agencies can come to Harlem Haberdashery and select a prom gown, a gown for graduation, accessories, and things like that. So I want to thank Shanwood and Harlem Haberdashery for providing and supplementing the girls with that. So without going on any further, I mean, hopefully you will speak to one of the members of the Black Women for Black Girls Giving Circle to find out more about us. But at this point, I would like for one of our past honorees, we've got 2 here with us, college shower honorees, to just tell you a little bit about what it meant for them to be selected. And it is a competitive selection. So they submit an application, it's reviewed by the committee, and then they're selected. It's Tiana and or Madifa, do you want to come up and say a few words? Who would like to do so? Pardon me?
I'll break that.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be both of you, just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm Tiana. So the Black Girls Giving Circle really helped me immensely, simply because, like, even though, like I had told them earlier, I had a job in the summertime, I still had finances that were centered towards making sure I had all my books, like my proper equipment, because as an art and English major, I'm swamped with books, I'm swamped with art supplies all the time, and I need money for that. So when I got accepted into the Giving Circle, and I was able to have somebody like purchase my necessities, things that are equally important to my books and everything, but like I still want to have a nice room, but I didn't want to compromise, but I would have had to. So since I had somebody to help me with that, I was able to have a beautiful room, all decked out in pink. And it just felt good to have somebody support me with something as important as that. And also met a great mentor, because Shay is awesome.
Yes.
So that was like the greatest thing about being a part of the Giving Circle.
Great. Where do you go to school?
SUNY Oneonta, it's upstate in Oneonta.
All right. Where'd you go to high school?
Wadley. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, nobody has. So.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Nobody really does.
Wadley. Yeah, sure.
We know.
Sure, absolutely.
And what's your major?
Art and English. And a music minor, but I don't really count.
And what's your GPA right now?
3.5.
All right. Thank you very much. Madifa, do you want to say something real quick?
She does. She just doesn't know it yet.
Hi, my name is Nadifa. I go to Stony Brook University. And
All right.
I went to the Young Women's Leadership School of East Harlem.
All right now.
Okay. For me, I was going through a rough time with my family and got evicted like 2 months before I went into college. So it was like, and I was in a program called DOP, so the Educational Opportunity Program. So I had to be there 5 weeks, no phone. And when I found out I got accepted, it was through my counselor, and my counselor was trying to keep Shay from leaving me. So I felt like all of that was like luck, and it was God, like for for me, it was amazing to get into the program and someone to help me because it took so much stress off of me. Because I couldn't afford. I wasn't thinking, oh, sheets. You know, you got to sleep on something. And going in being computer science, a computer science major. I also had someone. Yeah, I'm not computer science anymore. I mean, I'm not anymore, but I've learned, like, talking to Shay over the break, our winter break. I know I'm interested in creating my own thing, so I'm going into business, but I know I can't leave tech and I can't leave art. Those are two really important things. Yeah. Yes. So I want to do STEAM, actually. STEAM, yeah. There you go. So I'm going to do. I want to just make it into one. Nice. I didn't check.
She hasn't checked. Okay. What was it before?
It plummeted. It was 3.7 in the summer and then it plummeted.
That's okay. We get it back up. We get it back up. Right. Let me tell you, girl, it's not about that first semester. 4 years, no summer school, but the first year plummeted.
So we definitely we encourage our young ladies to, you know, have a 3.0 or better to qualify for receiving their scholarship after the first semester, and we you know, work with the girls as we can and as they are willing and available after we have the shower for them. So in many cases, some of us have been able to offer internships to the young ladies or connect them to individuals who can have, who can provide them with internships. And then most recently, I was speaking to a 2015 honoree, Talia Scott, who's at the Haverford College in Philadelphia, and as a result of what we were doing with them and what she experienced on her own, she wants to come back and work with other honorees to talk to our 2017 class and others about what they should do to prepare for that first year, because what they found that they weren't necessarily fully, it had nothing to do with the shower, it had nothing to do with their education, it was just their experience that did not prepare them for the first year. So they want to be able to do that. So Talia, we'll get all of our girls together to do that shortly. So then the other part of what we try to do annually is to award, as I said, grants to smaller organizations, and we have 2 of them here tonight, but one that we're going to present a check to, which is the Fan Family Foundation. So it's our Omi and Tanya, is it? Would come up. Yes, we want to make sure. Lena Anderson Jones.
Come on, Lena.
Come on.
Put it back up here.
All right, exactly.
Where's Natasha?
She just got. I'm right here.
Come on, Natasha.
Where's Naomi? Come on over here.
Well, I want to go on Snapchat.
Black women for black girls, circle members, please come. Yes. The Family Foundation was one of our honorees this year, and we're so happy to present them with this $1,000 check. Absolutely. Did we get it? Yes. You got it? Okay. So, Omi, can you just tell us real quick? Tell us real quick what you guys do and whether or not this made an impact or not.
Well, number one, everyone, excuse me, I didn't have time to go home and change.
That's all right. Look at us.
I want to thank everybody in this room for that grant. I've been doing the work for years, since '97. I came from the entertainment business, and I found that a lot of the music fans really had no clue about their own identities, their own strengths. Just real quick, that turned into showing them careers behind the scenes in entertainment and technology and new media. Then somehow I said, you know what, let's take it a step further and expose them to college. So really what Fan Family is about all about exposure. We expose young people to college campuses, The $1,000 grant, we literally were able to change 25 lives. We took students to Rutgers University to their annual Rutgers Day. That was last month, I think? Yeah, okay. And 12 of the students have applied to Rutgers from that trip. Just exposing, getting them out of the neighborhood, getting them on the bus. Some kids even get something from stopping at the travel depot, just getting a snack. Literally, you don't know how many kids just don't get to leave their neighborhoods. Recently, we also took kids to Horizon Media, where we were able to expose them to media careers. So that's really what we're all about. We're all about exposure. I mean, I might even bring kids here to Babaluchi.
Exactly.
So thank you, everybody in this room. Your dollars are literally impacting lives. I was able to farm that money out to 2 other organizations who brought their kids on board. So that just shows you how $1,000 doesn't seem like a lot, but guess what? It literally changed lives, like overnight. So I want to just say thank you again. Sorry I'm spilling, I'm sweating. I thank everybody. I wasn't expecting any of this. But thank you again. You guys don't know, I definitely want to team up with you to help the college shower go a little further so we can impact even more kids. And I'm just really passionate about changing young lives. So I thank you. The grant has also given me the confidence to move forward with my nonprofit. Because sometimes when you're doing this type of work, it's like something's fighting against you. It's like you're gonna book a bus, you're like, oh, I need $100, I need this. So it's like, to be able to have this type of support means more than anything. And I thank you all for everything that you do for Black women.
God bless you, darling.
And this is Tanya, my colleague. We've been doing this since '97 together. So thank you again.
Excellent. So you've heard about what we do. You've seen some of us who do it, and now I'm going to introduce Shay, who's going to talk to you about how you can get involved as well. Shay Wood.
I am Shay Wood, Sheree Wood. Follow me on Instagram, Shay as Wood. But we also have a really cool social media platform, so please follow Black Women for Black Girls on Facebook and also on Instagram. There are actually tons of ways that you can help us. One, we are actively looking for members, and that is a financial contribution yearly. And then you can be as involved as you want to in the different things that we need you to. We're looking for active members. So, but there's also an opportunity for you to purchase a t-shirt. I have a few samples that I can deliver next week to you. Believing a Black Girl gets a lot of great compliments. Everybody loves them. They're actually on display at my store, Harlem N.Y, and I'll be sending the cute little video so you can see. Share with your friends. I always say tell a friend, tell 2 or 10. But we also would love for, if you guys cannot participate as a member, we still would love your support. We do have a link straight to Bed Bath & Beyond e-gift certificate that you can purchase and that we will use to help one of our 5 girls. So the goal is to complete everyone's registry. I'm proud to say that every year through my sister network, I've been able to complete each of my girls' registries. It's really important for me to network with my sister network. I even had a few gentlemen purchase it. We take all benefactors. But if you are a Black man, you can still contribute. It's just really about supporting one another. I feel like everyone needs to be seen, acknowledged, and praised. And I think for me, it's not necessarily about the student that has the best grade. It's about the student that can benefit. And I'm all about helping. I believe that when you give, you receive. Philanthropic acts are very important to me and my family. So if you would like to just stop by, I could definitely talk to you. Gift certificates, you can buy them for $500 to $500. It's an e-card, so basically you purchase it and we will purchase a gift, and then you will be invited to our July 9th shower. And someone asked me what time.
1400 Fifth Avenue, 4 to 6.
Okay, it's a fun time. It's great. You'll get to meet the girls and family, and it's a really emotional time, but it's also really fun. So definitely stop by and see me.
You're absolutely right. It can be very emotional. Many of the parents and grandparents and whatever, they were like, when we saw that list, we had no idea how we were going to fulfill that, but we really thank you. So we invite you all to come and to participate and to purchase a shirt or go online. And most importantly, join us as a member. We know we're a fun kind of group. You know.
Maybe so we'll be doing just mixes with just us.
Right. Like we kind of get together. It's fun. We do that from time to time. But anyway, this is it. We want you to continue to. I definitely want you to, if you see someone with a name tag or with a shirt on that says "Believe in a Black Girl," please make sure if you have any questions, if you want to talk about anything regarding what we do, please make sure you walk up to one of us and have that conversation.
Thank you all for coming. We really appreciate it. I think I've been part of the Giving Circle 4 years now, 3 years as a member of the Giving Circle. It is fulfilling. It allows you to give back in the way you can give back, whether it's a lot of money, time, whatever. It's a non-stressful way to give back. Because each of us in here at one point was a black girl. Right. And someone, somewhere, believed in you. Right. Whether it was a grandparent, a mother, an aunt, a neighbor, a cousin, or a teacher, a counselor, someone saw something in each of us that enabled us to go to school, to become professionals, and to be able to be here now and give back to you girls. But I come bearing the
Black Girls Organization. Now, I'm here today because I was invited by the legendary Miss Debbie Jackson. However, Debbie Jackson, she wears a number of different hats. So I know that she's one of the co-founders, I believe, along with photography, and she's also the executive producer for the Hal Jackson Teen Pageant. So I just want to ask Debbie a question about basically this wonderful organization that gives to young black women going to colleges. Can you just tell me a little bit, Debbie, really quickly about how did you guys find, this particular type of organization? What came to mind? What was the drive? What made you really say, this is what we need to do? Can you just tell me that?
Well, we knew that there were a lot of individuals who were having baby showers, and we said, instead of baby showers, we need to be giving our black girls college showers. Angela Hollis is one of the original members, one of the co-founders of Believe in a Black Girl, the Black Women for Black Girls, and with her, and I believe there were about 7 of the young ladies who got together and just decided we need to do this. And through the Youth Development Foundation, we award $1,000 in scholarships to each of the 5 young ladies that are accepted into the program each year. And each young lady has to have a 3.0 average. They fill out an application, they go through a screening process, and then we say, okay, we'll take them and have them go to Bed Bath & Beyond to help to put their college room together. But Angela, you can tell them how it all began.
Absolutely. Thanks, Debbie. I'll piggyback on what you said. What we were able to do when you asked the question why or how we came about it, because we found that there wasn't an institution that would do this. So we felt that our girls were important enough that we should go into our own personal treasure, our own personal time, and our own personal talent to continue to give back. So we decided that we would give our own self to this giving circle so that we could support the positive development of black girls in New York City.
Wonderful. So now I know that it wasn't easy to get sponsors, so I'm pretty sure, and knowing Debbie Jackson, I know that you actually probably went into your own pocketbook to make sure that these girls had what they needed.
All of us, all of the young ladies that are Black Women for Black Girls go into their own pockets and come up with the money.
This is awesome.
It's called the Giving Circle.
The Giving Circle.
For Black Girls, Giving Circle. So it's a circle of women who personally give to this organization organization to support the positive development of black girls in New York City.
Wonderful. Now we have Miss Sandy Harper, and I know she has a question because her and I are here together, and we're representing the JumpStart Productions and the National Action Network.
So, Angela, how long has Black Women for Black Girls been in existence?
Oh, we started back in 2004.
And do you have any count on how many ladies you've helped into
We
college?
didn't initially begin with the college shower. We initially began by commissioning a research on black girls in New York City. The very first that had ever been done focused solely on black girls. Subsequently, as we began to meet young ladies and work and talk to school counselors, we decided that we would move forward with the college shower. And so I would say we began that in 2008. Prior to that, we had a summit where we brought in young ladies and we brought in service providers and we held workshops for them on various things, anywhere from self-esteem to how do you apply for college. And so I would say that I was thinking about this on my way here. We probably sponsored about 26 girls thus far by providing them with the things that they need to outfit their dormitory room, as well as some of the other supplemental items that they need, books and the like. And then, of course, partnering with the Youth Development Foundation to provide them with the scholarship, provided they have the 3.0 at the end of their first semester.
Now, my understanding from what you said earlier is that your plan is to help 5 women.
Yes, 5 young ladies.
Young ladies.
We continually do it. There's been years. We started out with
Per year, right?
We started out with one young lady who is now a dentist.
There you have it.
So subsequently, and then we went to 3. Right. So we would like to do more, but more importantly, what we'd like to do is if we can maintain, since we're a small group, to support 5 young ladies, we're looking for some additional support to add to their second year. So the Youth Development Foundation provides the first year, 1,000. We're looking to find a partner that would assist us in providing another 1,000 for the second year, the third year, and the fourth. All right, that's what I want. National Action Network would be a great partner.
And thank you, ladies, so much. But I really would just like to introduce everybody to introduce everyone to Sandy Harper, because everybody that is here needs to even know that she is the legendary Mr. Vaughn Harper, who was an entrepreneur, a businessman, radio personality. And not only that, their parents probably grew up on his music. But she's one of the biggest supporters, I understand, for the black girls, black women for black girls. So I thank you all for this night out, an opportunity to see exactly what you're doing. I want to be in support, so I don't know where I sign. I hope, okay. So anyway, we all are here today just supporting this wonderful organization. If anybody needs any more
For donations, you can go to our website, www.blackwomenforblackgirls.org or www.bw4bg.org.
I think I've been part of the Giving Circle 4 years now, 3 years as a member of the Giving Circle. It is fulfilling. It allows you to give back in the way you can give back, whether it's a lot of money, time, whatever. It's a non-stressful way to give back, because each of us in here at one point was a black girl. And someone, somewhere, believed in you. Whether it was a grandparent, a mother, an aunt, a neighbor, a cousin, or a teacher, a counselor, someone saw something in each of us that enabled us to go to school, to become professionals, and to be able to be here now and give back to you girls. But